Once again for the power of the internet. How are you guys tonight? Well, I'm live right now. If anybody wants to chime in, they can. So welcome to the David Podcast. We just got done watching Wargames. I guess that what came from live from Chicago. Let's get this stupid thing up. If we can do it, let's get some light in here. Hold on a minute. There we go. That's better. The belt's upside down, isn't it? I guess it friggin' is. Nobody really cares if the belt's upside down, do they? Well, Wargames just got over live from Chicago, Illinois. Very good pay-per-view. I enjoyed it very, very much, and I'll tell you, it was awesome. Well, it was what I expected it should be. What I didn't expect was the ending, and we'll get right into the ending in a minute. But I'll tell you, all in all, Triple H, writing the scripts, Triple H has done a great job in creative, and I'll tell you, it's what I expected it to be. First match, right out the gate, Damage Control versus Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, the man Becky Lynch, and Chauncey. The first War Games match, the women's War Games match. What I expected it should be. It was very, very tight, and Damage Control came out in control like I knew they would. The match started out pretty tough, the woman, the first two women in the match were Bailey and I forget the first one that started. Becky Lynch. And they both started off pretty damn good. The match came out to be pretty damn good. And it was back and forth. Weapons were brought into the ring, kendo sticks, chairs. I mean, everything a Wars Games match should be. Kendo sticks, chairs, everything, And the match was very, very damn good. I enjoyed it. I think the man Becky Lynch did a good job. She took it to Bailey in the beginning of the match. Then Io Sky came out, and I'll tell you, these three Japanese girls, whoever they are tough. And I'll tell you, Asuka, Io Sky, and Shirai, I forget the other girls. I'm learning guys as I go. I'm learning guys. Like I'm saying, guys, I'm doing the best I can here. And these girls, I'll tell you, they're very tough. And they're getting to, people are getting to know them, as they go. And it's very interesting to see how they're coming as their own, So those girls were tough. Weapons were brought into the ring, and I'll tell you, it was a damn good match. Becky and Charlotte came back together. Charlotte Flair put the figure eight on Io. And then Becky Lynch put the disarmer on Io Sky. Damage Control did damage Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair all teamed up on Bailey at the end, and Damage Control won that match. Damage Control won that one. Next match, Gunther versus The Miz. Now, I knew The Miz wasn't going to win this match. Why? Because Gunther is a tough competitor. Gunther is one of the toughest intercontinental champions to date in the WWE. Why? Because no one can dethrone Gunther right now. Gunther is not going to get dethroned. And I'm telling you why, guys, because it's either going to be LA Knight or Chad Gable. And I don't think Chad Gable can do it or The Miz. I knew The Miz wasn't going to win, and I already knew that right off the bat. Because no one's going to dethrone Gunther right now. No one. Not even The Miz, you know? So, Gunther, it was a back and forth match. Gunther put the Boston Crab on him. He submitted. You know, I mean, I got to give The Miz credit. He gave Gunther a good match. He injured his leg. He gave him a good fight. I mean, all I expected out of this match was Miz's best. And I think The Miz gave him a good match. And that's what I expected from The Miz. I didn't expect anything else from The Miz but a good match. And he did that with Gunther. He gave Gunther a good fight. And that's all I expected from The Miz, was a good match. And Miz gave him that. And that's pretty much what I expected out of that fight, was The Miz's best. And The Miz did that. He gave Gunther a good fight, but Gunther pulled out the win. He gave him the Boston Crab and won. There were two things that I noticed tonight in this pay-per-view that I did not like. One was the commercials. First one was the potato chip one. What the hell is R-Truth doing back? And Kazawa. Look, I like the Alpha Academy. Okay, I do. Don't get me wrong, I do. But when you put R-Truth with the Alpha Academy and Kazawa with the Alpha Academy, it looks stupid. Now, I know that Wargames is written by Triple H. But they had a little bit of Vince put in there. And they said PG, PG, PG. I'm telling you. Someone is letting Vince write that. And it drove me nuts. It drove me crazy. That's all I'm saying. You know? And it wasn't right. I'm just saying. PG, PG, PG. I mean, give me a break. Is Vince McMahon writing the scripts again? And then you got the stupid New Day running around with the Slim Jim car. I mean, give me a break, Triple H. Is your father-in-law writing the scripts again? Driving me nuts. Driving me crazy. Give me a break. I don't want Vince writing the scripts again. It looks stupid. Get a life, Vince. Go back, go back to Titan Towers and stay where you belong as the chairman of the board. Stay away from Triple H's business. That's all I have to say about Vince. Got Alzheimer's, can't write scripts. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Next match. Short pay-per-view, too. Next match. What was the next match? Can't think of what I was saying. Next match. Was really stunk, too. Next match. Rhea Ripley versus, I can't even remember her. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. Rhea Ripley versus, I can't remember. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm doing the best I can. I'm learning. Rhea Ripley versus whatever her name is. Forget her friggin' name. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. Rhea Ripley versus whatever her name is. And that was a good match. And Rhea Ripley won that one. Now, I didn't really enjoy it too much. Wasn't really a really good match, in my opinion. I didn't really enjoy it. Rhea Ripley won it with the Riptide, and Rhea Ripley won that one. Here comes the cat. Next match, the final match, the Wargames match. The Judgment Day versus Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins, and Sami Zayn. That was a good match. Randy Orton did not show up until the very end. Now, I didn't think Randy was going to show up at first because he wasn't in the beginning of the match. You know, I thought Vince had something to do with the script. But it was a back and forth match, and Judgment Day had the advantage because they won the advantage on Monday Night Raw the previous night. Drew McIntyre, his heel turn, one of the best in WWE. I have to say, Drew being a heel, one of the best moves for him. I think Drew, by the end of the year, will definitely be a Paul Heyman guy. We'll get to that in a minute. But what I really liked about this match was Drew McIntyre's heel turn. Really. And the ending was amazing. And we'll get to that. And I'm going to get to a little nicket about what I think about the ending. I really think that Drew McIntyre's heel turn is one of the best things in the match. He went after Jey Uso and beat the living piss out of him. Because he blames Jey for this. For not winning this. You know, he blames Jey for that. He blames Jey. Put that in front too. He blames Jey for that. You know, he blames Jey for not winning the title at Clash of Castle. That's what they're doing in the storyline. And he beat the piss out of Jey. He kicked the living crap. I should say the living he beat the living crap out of him. Beat the living shit out of him. Let's just say that. Okay, beat the living shit out of him. And he ripped him off against the cage, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know? Excuse my language, guys. Shouldn't be swearing. But he beat the living crap out of him. And it was a good match. And the Judgment Day, and then Randy Orton came out. Now Randy looks like he's in good shape. Now this match was written by Triple H all the way through. Randy Orton looked in good shape. Man, did he look in good shape. And the RKO after RKO after RKO. Randy looked in good shape. And he almost RKO'd Jey Uso. Babe, he almost did it. But he didn't do it. You scratch out that couch, you're in deep trouble. You hear me? No. 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 You can come in. You want to say hi to the fans? Don't scratch up the couch. Okay? Go up there. Oh, you're hurting Daddy's neck. Oh, your claws are sharp. No. Stay up there. You're going to knock over the titles. Hey, stay up there. There you go. There's the kitty. But, you know, after RKO after RKO after RKO, you know, Randy Orton looked in good shape, and he almost RKO'd Jey Uso. But you know what? Him and Cody got the Cody cutter, and he won the match. And I think Randy Orton being back is a good thing. What I did not expect, and here we go, Jason. The Cult of Personality song hit. Who comes out? CM Punk. And it was CM Punk. CM Punk came out. I did not expect CM Punk. That was the last person I expected to see in Chicago, was CM Punk. I couldn't believe it. CM Punk. You know, everybody did not expect to see him at Wargames, but he showed up. Why wouldn't he? It's his hometown, right? Chicago. Everybody was saying CM Punk all night. I didn't think he was going to show up. I didn't expect it until the very end, the music hits. Triple H doesn't want him in the WWE. He doesn't. The boys don't want him in the WWE. I could see the reason. He caused a lot of trouble in ADW. I could see the reason. His temper. He fought with the All Elite. He fought with Jack Perry. He attacked Tony Khan in ADW. I could see the reason why Triple H doesn't want that toxicity in the back with the boys. Triple H takes care of the talent. That's why they call him Papa Triple H. I really think this is a gamble, him being back. Could he keep his temper in check? CM Punk is a type of guy that speaks his mind. He has a temper. And that's the only thing. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. I like CM Punk. I like this character. I like the way he talks. Me and JD both like CM Punk. And JD's one of my favorite podcasters. But the only thing that gets CM Punk in trouble is his temper. And that's why a lot of the boys in the back don't like CM Punk, because he speaks his mind. He doesn't really, that's what gets him in trouble a lot. And the thing about Punk is he doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut a lot. And that's the problem. But CM Punk, I have no issue with him coming back to WWE. I think it'd be good for ratings. I think it would be good for people like JD, who I only do this, for fun, because I don't make any money on this. I just do this for a hobby. But people like JD, who actually do it for a living, I would like to do this for a living if YouTube would partner with me. And I could get better at it. But, CM Punk is someone who speaks his mind. Actually, I do this because I love doing this for you guys. And I'm going to be doing Monday Night Raw and SmackDown again. But CM Punk is a guy that speaks his mind. And someone who really, really I think would be a good addition to the WWE. And Randy being back and CM Punk being back is something that the WWE needs right now. And I'll tell you, it'd be a good thing to shoot at AEW because we need that right now. It's not up to Triple H who comes and who goes in the back. It's up to Ariel Emanuel. Don't forget, WWE was sold to Ariel Emanuel. It's not run by the McMahons anymore. It's run by Endeavor and FUC. So Punk was probably hired by Ariel Emanuel. Regardless what Triple H says, or Vince McMahon. It doesn't matter anymore because they sold the company. Doesn't matter anymore. It's a merger. You sold the company, Vince. So Punk, I don't know if Punk came because it was his hometown or he just came because it was his hometown. I don't know. There could be two things. One, that was his hometown. Two, he's back in WWE. I don't know. We won't find out until Monday Night Raw. You know, that's the only thing I can say. But it was a shock to me when he showed up. And Randy Orton's return is another shock. Well, Randy Orton's return is not a shock because he's been out for like 18 months anyway. Randy looks in good shape. He really does. I'm sorry I'm boring you. Would you like me to put on some Belichick highlights? Because that's even worse. I can do that, you know. I'll put on Belichick because I will put you to sleep. She doesn't like Coach Belichick. You want me to put him on? I'll do it. I mean it. Yeah, she's like, don't you dare, Daddy. So, what do you think about Vince? You think he should be back in power? What do you think? You like Vince? She's not answering. Hold on a minute. You think Vince should be back in power? No, she don't like Vince either. All right, I got my answer. Vince stinks, huh? That's right. You tell him, Maxie. She doesn't speak. She don't give a crap. All she wants to do is sleep. That's right. Leave me alone, Daddy. I want to sleep. But that's the thing about people, you know. Triple H has no power to hire people. That's Ariel Emanuel's job. Not Vince's either. Vince is chairman of the board. They sold the company. So if CM Punk comes back, we won't know until Monday Night Raw. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm glad Randy Orton's back. Because we haven't seen Randy in a long, long time. And that's the way it should be. You know? And I enjoyed Wargames tonight. I really did. Well, I'm going to go now, and I hope you guys watch this. I'm probably not going to get, well, I hope I get a lot of views. Like, subscribe, comment, and don't forget, put Jesus first. Bye for now. See you guys later. Bye for now.